on, baby. That's what I'm in the house like furniture down like gravity. And he turned it on when I was talking. You just I love it.
You know what I mean? I got to perform, man. I got a great performer here. I got to do my performance as well, man. I like the hoodie, man. That's a dope hoodie you got there.
Thanks, man. Thanks,
you know what I mean? I appreciate it. Today happens to be my birthday, so this is a great
Get
birthday present for
Taurus?
me, man. Yes, sir.
Oh, man, like Floyd Money Mayweather.
That's what I mean. And speaking of Floyd, we heard the news, man. You're singing the National Anthem.
I mean, maybe. That's what I heard.
Maybe. So
you might sneak in.
You might sneak in and bust
out the National Anthem. I've been a Floyd fan for so long. Yeah. So if that happens, you know, it'd be great because I'm a true fan.
Well, you'll be at the fight anyway, right? I'm guessing.
Sure,
you have to be there, right?
Yeah, man. I got one seat.
One seat.
Yeah, that's all I can afford.
One seat. I heard those prices are crazy, man.
Yeah, it's great. But it's you know what? We need something like that.
Yeah, we do.
Need something that you could talk about and be like, man, we're there.
Yeah.
Biggest fight and da-da-da-da. You know, Jay-Z party and Rock's party and $100,000 to get in. You need something.
Exactly. And what's your prediction for this fight? What do you expect out of it?
Money. I think Money is stopping me like a
10th round.
I think so because I think what happened with Manny, if I was handling Manny Pacquiao, no way I fight Marquez 3 times.
Yeah.
Because it was too close.
Yeah.
And then finally when Marquez knocked him out, you can't. It's hard to come back from that. I.e. Roy Jones, people like that who are super. These juggernauts of fighters, but when they get that first knockout, that's a little tough.
It's hard to respond.
And I think that when you look at the way Floyd manipulated Marquez, I mean, it's gonna be tough. But like I said, I wanted to be a good fight, but not too good for Manny. I wanted to be, I want my man to win.
You want your boy to win, exactly. Sure. Now, are you wagering money on this or no?
Well, we never know.
Exactly, man.
But whoever I'm voting, my wager would definitely be on. My wager is on when he'll knock Manny out. And I think people are like, he's not gonna knock him out. They're gonna dance. I said, I think Floyd is gonna do something different. I think he's gonna stand toe to toe. Wow. I think he's gonna let people know because this is the defining moment.
This is it. This is the biggest fight of his career. Man. All the talk's been leading up to this.
Leading up to this thing.
This is the fight that everyone's been waiting to see. So we hope he definitely does it, man. I'm going with Money too, man.
There you go, Money made.
How can you not go with them? All right, let's talk about your album, man. Hollywood, man. Tell us about it.
Hollywood, A Story of a Dozen Roses, man. I'm so happy about this. You know, I get nervous when I'm talking about music because I've always wanted to do it so much. So this is great. I crafted a really, really good album, man. You Changed Me, the single with Chris Brown is performing very well, but all of the songs. I got a feature with Wale called Like a Drum. I got Pharrell called Tease. I got Fabulous on the dot, but it's not feature heavy. Mm-hmm. So it's some songs from the piano. I'm supposed to be in love by now. Another Dose. The soundtrack Hollywood. Vegas is a dope track too. So it's great for people who are just want to listen and just sit back and chill, and it's also great for music heads. I got some music head music on there as well.
Now, because you do the acting, you do music, you do tons of other stuff. So when do you get like in the creative spells of to create music? Is it like a span of time, or you know what I mean, or you just get inspired by something?
We took about 6 months off, 6 months, 8 months off just to do the record, almost a year. Yeah. Just so we could do the record and really pay attention to it and really give us what it needs, because you can't just jump in it and be like, I've been gone for 5 years and I'm just sit up and just do it. We really had to sit down and walk it down. So it was great. The process was great. Being able to be in Miami for like about 8 months, just getting a whole different flow. Everything was really, that tropical feel and the different nationalities of people. It just made. I think it's like when you cook and you put a hint of Miami.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, excited to get back out there. You're going to be doing some performing as well after the album?
Do some comedy along with the music. So just looking forward to it. Hopefully it catches fire like we think it will, and we'll be out there.
Absolutely. And we were talking about boxing. Is it true that you're going to play Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson is in the works. Terry Winter, who wrote Boardwalk Empire, and also Wolf of Wall Street, is writing it, and along with Martin Scorsese, who, he hasn't directed a boxing movie since Raging Bull. Right. So, and then Mike, man, just his whole story. I'm 21 years old. I go on stage and I'm doing my jokes. I'm killing. And I get to my Mike Tyson joke. It's complete silence because Mike is actually in the audience. And this is when Mike was knocking people out for just getting it wrong. And a guy yells in the back, "Yo, Mike is in here." And I'm like, oh, and the little black girls in the front like, "What you gonna do, Jamie? You gonna tell the joke? Are you scared?" And I was like, "Oh, man." And so the guy says, "Do the joke." Mike said, do the joke, it better be funny. So I do the joke. It was funny. We become friends, and then I've watched his rise. I've watched his demise. I've watched now, when I went to his house to talk about the movie, I asked Mike, how you doing? He says, all praises to Allah, my brother. I'm just happy. I said, why? Because I don't have any money anymore. Nobody can take anything from me. So I'm just happy. And I was like, wow, it was amazing that he's centered. And I think that's what the movie will be about, is the things that we didn't get a chance to see.
Yeah.
Of how he reacted to certain things in his life. You know, the fact that we've seen the fighting. We know what that is, but that layer of him as a man, as a human, 18 years old, being given $60 million. How do you deal with that? Everything in between that was just amazing. So I can't wait to take that journey with him.
Absolutely, man. He has a great story, and, you know, the fact that he seems to be doing so well right now, you know, like you said, being locked up, you know, the death of his child, and then combined with sports, he's got a hell of a story, man, and we look forward to seeing you definitely portray that story on screen, man. And anything else you want your fans and our listeners to know?
Well, man, you know what? Like I said, album May 18th, but also be looking out for a TV show we're developing with Anthony Zeiker, who's the creator of CSI. It's called Amber Alert. It deals with the Amber Alert division and that team. So be looking out for that. And also, I have a comedy channel that I'm going to launch where I take all of the comedians, man. We bring them under. You'll be able to see their stand-up. And we will also use them in movies, and everything will come right to your phone.
Nice.
You just hit one button, and everything funny comes right to you. So really, really, really excited about that. So look out for that.
All right, there it is in Hollywood.
There it is, Hollywood, May 18th.
Yes, sir.
Story of a Dozen Roses. Go
Jamie Foxx.
There it is.